In U.S. news, former FBI Director James Comey was indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of lying to Congress and obstruction. And it comes days after President Donald Trump pushed the Attorney General to prosecute Comey and several other of his political opponents. NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett has the details.
This morning, the man who once led the FBI, now indicted by a federal grand jury. James Comey ordered to appear in court on October 9th on charges of obstruction and making a false statement to Congress.
And I'm innocent, so let's have a trial.
Comey taking to Instagram after the indictment, urging the public to pay attention.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump, but I'm not afraid, and I hope you're not either.
Comey's prosecution celebrated by President Trump, whose anger at the former FBI director stretches back years to Comey's approval of an investigation into his first campaign's dealings with Russia. Mr. Trump posting last night on Truth Social, "Justice in America." The indictment coming just days after the president voiced his frustration with the pace of the DOJ's investigation surrounding Comey and others who've investigated him, demanding on social media that Pam Bondi go after them, quote, now.
I just want people to act. If they're not guilty, that's fine. If they are guilty or if they should be charged, they should be charged. And we have to do it now.
Thursday's two-page indictment against Comey, however, not detailing a vast FBI conspiracy against Trump, as the president and his allies have alleged. Instead, it centers around Comey's testimony to Congress in 2020, when he was pressed by Senator Ted Cruz about whether he lied to Congress years earlier about authorizing a leak.
Stand by what the testimony you summarized.
Any criminal charges stemming from that testimony putting prosecutors up against the clock, with the statute of limitations set to run out next week. Internally at the DOJ, divisions over the substance of the case coming into focus after a top prosecutor tasked with leading the Comey investigation resigned last week. A senior DOJ official telling NBC News that career prosecutors also detailed the lack of evidence against Comey in a memo to Trump's new hand-picked interim U.S. attorney, Lindsay Halligan, a member of his personal defense team with no experience as a prosecutor, now the sole signature on Comey's charging papers.